Okay, as you can see, I've changed shirts so that way I don't get any blood or latex or anything on through the shirt. And I put my hair up. So now I'm going to do a few layers of Elmer's glue stick on the eyebrows to seal it. You can do it on both of them wherever you're going to have latex, because you do not want it in your hair because it's not a good thing. And this piece is rather big. It's bigger than what I had hoped it would be on my forehead. So I positioned it and I had to cut it down. And notice that it goes up on my hair right here. I'm not going to cover that because it's too big. Unless if you're going to apply a bald cap, do not put it in this part of your hair because it hurts like crazy. Trust me. So I'm going to do about 3 coats of this. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll do just a little bit right here. I don't want to do all of it. And then right here, like right here where your forehead and your nose meet, because sometimes you'll have little hairs in there, and that's not very good. So I'm going to go ahead and let this dry. So I will be right back.
Okay, now that I have sealed both eyebrows, I am going to put away my glue. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my base and a cosmetic makeup sponge or whatever you want to use to apply, a brush, whatever. You're just going to apply your base to your entire forehead, kind of in a stippling thing because it gives it more coverage and it's just a little bit easier. It doesn't make it look fake. Kind of blend it into the rest of your skin, but make sure that it's kind of like the tone of your forehead, because sometimes this part, since I have longer hair, my bangs cover this, right? Cover my forehead. So then it just kind of makes it totally forgot what I was saying. It makes it it's lighter than what it should be. That's what I was looking. That's the word. Then I'm gonna take some powder, translucent face powder. I'm just gonna kind of put it on there to seal everything, kind of in the area where you're gonna put the prosthetic, just to help seal it. That way it doesn't stick or anything. So right now you can put away your base for now. Then what you're gonna take is your liquid latex and your prosthetic. So, and remember that this is a pre-made prosthetic, and I will show you. I have a tutorial on how to do that, and I will have a link in the description. And you can take either a sponge or a brush, but I would like to say that if you're going to use a brush, it will ruin it, because this brush I use for latex, and notice how it's got kind of that whitish kind of thing on the outline. It's because latex will ruin your brushes, so don't use your good makeup brush. It's a sponge. You can just cut away like a layer of it, and then it's reusable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to cover the back. Mainly the edges, because notice that it's got all these ridges in it and stuff. I don't want to cover those up because I don't want it to sink in, so I'm just going to do kind of the edges. That's mainly what I'm going to do. Then you're going to take your latex again, just kind of apply it in the area that it's going to stick, the basic area, and it already dried. It's bringing up my makeup. The sponge is not working, right? This latex is really isn't dried out. But anyway, it's not important. Now you're going to take your prosthetic and place it where you like. And press down the edges. Remember to keep it away from your hair, because it's the pain when you pull out a hair. It hurts like crazy, trust me. Now I'm going to go back with that same base that we used earlier, and the same cosmetic sponges you used before with your foundation, not the latex, and you're going to go over that. And I would like to mention again that I'm not going to be sealing this up here because it's on my hairline. You can use a bald cap if you want it there, you don't have to. So anyways, this looks really funky on my face. And so then you're going to take that same sponge that you used for your liquid latex. And you just want a little bit more on there. And you're going to dab down the edges. And kind of blend them. You want to blend in the edges. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, but that's kind of what I just did. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the latex is dried. I did about 3 to 4 layers on both sides, and right there. So, and I would like to mention that I pre-painted this prosthetic, so when the prosthetic dried, I went ahead and painted it. All I did was basically I took this cream contour wheel, I took this darker pinkish color, and I went over it. Then I took this lighter pink, and I did some highlights here, and around the edges. And then I went back and took a white cream highlight. You could also use a highlight, but I just used this one, clown white. And I highlighted around some of the higher edges. And like, I don't know if you can see that, but it creates more of a shadow. And then I went in with some brown with a very thin brush and just kind of outlined it. So I think it looks pretty good. So now what you're going to take is you're going to take some more. I'm going to take my Ben Nye's neutral set and a brush. This powder brush is just a brush that's been ruined by latex. I don't know if you can see that, but it's been ruined. So I just use it for like powdering prosthetics and stuff. But anyways, you're just going to take that and powder everything because you don't want it to stick to your brushes. And if your brows are white, you can go over them with your foundation or you can fill them in. Because I don't know why it did that, but it just did, so. Now that is done, I'm going to take some fake blood, like so, and just this little Q-tip of that and then what you're going to do is I'm going to take some, you do not want to get it on your shirt or anything or any kind of fabric because it will stain it, and that is why I am in this shirt. And then I'm going to take like a towel or something and put it on my jeans just in case. But now what you're going to do is you're going to take this and just have a little fun. You don't want to take you don't want to cover it with blood because there's a very fine line between just adding effect and like covering with blood. And you don't want it to do that. You don't want it to cover, you just want it to be kind of on top. Now on the outside, feel free. Just go all out with it because that's kind of the point. It's like you're like a rotting zombie or like a dog attacked you. I don't know. Let's just say this was a dog attack. And the dog was just like vicious or something. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. I don't really have a name for it. So you're just gonna pounce it. And notice how it kind of already is starting to run. That's something that's a good thing too. Is it has a natural run and it makes it look more realistic instead of like it was like painted on. And if you feel like you've gotten too much on there, feel free to take like some toilet paper, good old tea paper, and just kind of take a little slither of it and wad it up and then dab it. And then you can go back around with that extra blood and put some effect to it. I don't know. It just makes it look kind of better. Because there is definitely a very, very fine line in between there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little more detail and then I will be right back. Just going to close up.
Okay, so I am done with this look. It's looking pretty epic. I love it. It looks just nasty and gross. It's pretty awesome. It's like the blood like splattered everywhere. Oh yeah, this is so disgusting. I love it. So yeah, this is my look at that hair. I love when we do that. Can't even look like Elvis. Okay, I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted there, but that's what it looks like with my hair down. Oh, with my hair down. Okay, I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. Okay, so this is my completed look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe, or leave tips. And please check out my channel because I need some more subscribers. I only have 4 right now. And this is January 11th, 2000.